students, here are the results of last week's test. I'm disappointed, but not surprised. Okay, chill. For everyone who thought this is going to be a video like this, no, of course not. I'm not going to roast anyone, and this is also not how it works at university. Normally, I would say. What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Amelie, I'm a classical pianist, and my glasses are super dirty. Dirty! Can you see that? Oh my god, I have to clean them very quick. Okay, much better. A few weeks ago, I did the Chopin Polonaise challenge, 1 minute, 10 minutes, 1 hour. If you didn't see it yet, you can watch it here. And I challenged you for the very first time to actually share your version of this piece with me. And there were so many people sending me their videos, which is awesome. I was completely overwhelmed. Thank you very much for participating. Now, unfortunately, you can imagine I can't put each and every one into this video, so I had to limit myself. So we are going to take a look at 5 videos of you today, and I will try to talk about different things, so it's not going to, repeat all the time, even though maybe some things that I say about one of them is counting for someone else as well. I will also add a point at the end of the video where I will sum up the common mistakes and problems that most of you guys had, so I can give all of you a little bit of feedback. Also, I promise that the one who is impressing me the most is getting a free online masterclass with me. However, I think it's so difficult to actually pick one of you because there were so many that were very impressive. So I thought I need your help. I picked out 3 of the performances that I liked a lot, that were already a little bit more advanced, and I would like you to, put your thoughts in the comments down below which one is your favorites and why. Before we get started into the video, I just want to repeat, all of you did a great job, and everything that I'm going to say is just about, positive feedback. I don't want to roast anyone or discourage anyone. The same should count for the comment section. So whatever you see now, please don't hate anyone. Stay friendly to each other. I know that you're a great community and this was never a problem in the past, and I would appreciate it a lot if it can stay like this. Okay, first one in the row is Danny Dong. Danny Dong, that's a pretty cool name. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing anything wrong. I'm pretty sure I'm going to butcher all of your names today. Anyway, now I won't be able to show the whole video here because it's just going to be too long, so we'll just reduce it. Okay, let's talk a little bit about this first part. I think you are keeping your posture quite well. I think sometimes you can keep it even more instead of, bending over with your back. But that's very natural. Just, try to pay a little bit attention to these little details. But all in all, I have to say you have a very good posture. Keep that up. That's good. I also like that you chose a tempo that is good for you to play. So it's not too fast. It's still energetic. Also, I think you did a great job with this yadadam-bum figure. It's not easy to play that. It's good that you gave yourself the time and stayed calm to prepare everything, to be on the key before you start playing that figure. First of all, this helps you to stay well in the pulse and the rhythm is correct and everything. And second, it helps you to play very clean and you have all the control. So that's all the good stuff. Now, I think what you can improve is the phrasing. For example, in the beginning, when you're playing yum ba bum, yum ba 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 pim ba bum, instead of playing yum ba ba, it's stopping too sudden, basically. I would hold the key a little bit longer there and create a nice end of this phrase, yum ba bum, like this at the end. It's a I don't know if this makes sense, but I would just, play the phrase to its end. And I think something that could help you there is if you were including more horizontal movement or circular movements of your wrist and your elbow and shoulders in your playing. This will definitely support you to do the phrasing better and also to stay relaxed, even though you're all already relaxed, but I think this can help you a lot. So this is the first one, Danny Dong. You did a great job. Thank you very much for sending me a video. Okay. Next one is Julius or Julius. I don't know where you come from. As you can see, Julius already plays this on stage, and I'm looking forward to your performance. Okay, let's stop here for a moment. What I like is the energy that you bring. I like that you are trying to give more dynamical contrasts, especially through the bass. I also like the tempo that you chose, but I think you can try to stay a little bit more stable in that tempo, because I can feel that you're rushing. Now, of course, I mean, you're on stage, you're performing, so I guess there's also some kind of, stress, and probably you're nervous in that moment, which is just adding up. So I would really suggest that when you are practicing and when you're preparing for the stage, try to practice a little bit more with metronome, so you can really feel the pulse in yourself, and this will help you to stay calm. Another thing is, if you can see that, your posture, you're all the time bent over most of the time, and you're really pushing into the piano basically. And you're not the only one who is doing this. I saw a couple of videos where you guys were not really keeping your posture. So you can all look at Danny. Danny was most of the time here, he doing a good job with his posture. The posture is all in all not bad, but I think you're putting too much tension on yourself, in your body, and also into the instrument. So what I would try to do is go a little bit more back with your back, so you can stay a little bit more straight here. Then you can breathe a little bit better, and you can stay calm. And then it's going to be easier for you to relax while you play, and all this rushing and everything is going to be solved automatically if the posture is better. Of course, not every problem is solved just by having a good posture, but like a good part of it. Thank you very much, Julius, for your performance. I think you are on a good way. There are just a few things that you have to, bring in the right direction, and then everything is going to be on a whole other level. Thank you very much. Next one. Juan Jose Mancipe Batsuoto. I don't know. I'm so sorry for butchering all your names. Okay, let's see. Juan. Oh, you're extra dressed up? That's so cute. Okay, as well as Danny, you're keeping a very good posture. Keep this. This is going to help you through the whole life if you pay attention to that. I love that you try to play with timing, with rubato, and like really trying to express something through the music, which is great, especially for your age. I don't know how young you are, but you look very young to me, like 12, 13 maybe. And I like that you are not trying to do it in a, speedy way. It's more like this big, and I want to give myself time, and that's very, very good basic to work with. Now I think that it's maybe a little bit too much for now. I think you're taking your time a little bit too much. Try to get the whole piece into a shape, because otherwise if you always change the tempo to slow tempo, basically things are going to fall apart, and it's going to be very difficult for you to keep the connection between each note. However, all in all, as I said, I think it's great that you're taking your time, that you are having this will to express something. And I can see, even though I guess that's because of the recording, that you're trying to get some dynamical contrast. Most of the time the contrast is going up, like you're creating much more volume. I think you can also try to go a little bit in the lower volume to try to play softer. This will give you even more contrast in your playing. But all in all, great job. Juan Jose, thank you very much for sending me your video. Okay, now we are going to see Amelie. She is very young, and let's see how far she got it. So cute.
Hey, what's up, Panic?
What's up, Amelie? my god, that was so cute. Everyone please leave a heart for Amelie in the comments. I think it's so brave of you to actually try this challenge. Obviously, you know, your hand is still growing and at some point you will be able to, you know, grab all these big chords. For now, probably it's a little bit too much for you, but she also sent me a video of her teacher playing this piece and her teacher is playing it very well. So I'm sure you're having a great teacher and if you stick with her, she's going to teach you everything that you need. Keep it up, stay as cute as you are. And greetings to Tokyo. Okay, last one of today is Luca Lapshin from Ukraine. So far, I like the energy that you bring here. It's very dramatic and everything. I would suggest that you, when you play yadadam bum bum, like really sit in that chord and don't rush here. And on the other hand, don't slow down when you play upwards, because it's going to, you know, take away my breath, not in a positive way. Personally, I feel like it's a little bit too much rubato. I understand what you want to do and it's a good gesture, but I think maybe it's on the wrong part. You know, the tempo that you chose is very good and most of the time you're staying in that tempo. I think you can try to stay a little bit more calm the way you play, but you know, on the other hand, I mean, how old are you? You're in your teens probably, so I hope I'm not saying something wrong now, but that's totally fine when you're young, that you want to play wild and you want to play fast and express yourself through this virtuosity. However, I know out of my own experience that it's not always the best solution to rush and to, you know, push too much into the piano. Try to really listen a little bit and feel the pulse, so the heart is not, you know, beating too fast. Now we had so many more videos I would love to go through to show you like really a bunch of different interpretations and different, you know, levels of piano playing. However, as I said, unfortunately, the video would be like way too long now if I shared more videos. I just wanted to sum up like common problems or mistakes. One of the main things was keeping the tempo. I already mentioned this a couple of times. So like really try to stay in the same tempo without accelerating too much, like rushing or slowing down too much. Especially in the beginning of learning a new piece, try to really stick to the tempo, even if it's a slow tempo. Just try to really make it stable and bring the whole piece into shape. The other thing is that in this specific case, there was this figure which most of you had a problem to make it very crisp and very clean. I would really suggest to give yourself time, prepare your hand on the key before you actually push it down, and then don't rush. Like really try to listen especially to the last two notes of this figure. So basically you play and then you be on the key before you touch down. Try to listen to the last two notes of the phrase. So it's that you can hear them completely without, you know, making them dirty. Dirty like my glasses in the beginning of this video. Another thing was dynamics. Even if the piece itself is written in forte or fortissimo most of the time, try to get more contrast even in this dynamical level. Like just because it's written forte does not mean that every single note is on the same level. Try to make it live a little bit through dynamics. So these were the most common problems that I saw in most of the videos. However, there were also so many things that really impressed me, and I wanted to share the 3 best ofs, and now I really need your help to choose which of them is your favorite, which of them do you think did the best job on this Polonaise. Tell me in the comments down below, 1, 2 or 3. hope you enjoyed it. I would love to repeat it someday again. As I said before, this is the first time that we do this kind of video. And also I would appreciate some feedback of you. What do you like about this video? What would you change maybe? So I can improve myself also in the future. Also, I heard a lot of people telling me that they want to do another challenge like this in the future again, so please leave in the comments which piece you would love to play in the challenge so we can repeat it again soon. Thanks again to everyone who participated and see you in the next videos. Bye. Ton! Haha! Also jetzt gibt's Ton, oder? Hallöchen, Hallöchen. Popöchen. Test, ich rede mit der Kamera und so.